Good day everyone, I'm Marshall the Scent Addict. Thank you so much for finding me here on YouTube. This is super exciting. Before we get started, please consider liking the video, subscribing, clicking the bell, do everything you need to do to make sure you see future fragrance reviews and future fragrance related content on this channel. Today we're going to take a look at a new fragrance from the house of Moudon, one of my favorite up and coming fragrance houses. We will be talking about the fragrance Embrace. Moudon released their first 11 fragrances in 2022. This year, in fact, May of 2024, they released 9 new fragrances. And there's nothing that would excite me more than making my first 9 YouTube videos, Moudon videos. I'll start by saying you can buy Moudon fragrances from fragrancelord.com. If you use the code SCENTADDICT, that'll save yourself 10%. And for that price, there is so much bang for your buck with Moudon fragrances. All Moudon fragrances are straight to parfum. There's a lot of fragrance oil in the fragrances, and they're top quality fragrances. Moudon prides themselves on using natural essences and citric aroma molecules. Top quality stuff that will have a lasting impression on performance, as well as the quality of scent. For the most part, Moudon fragrances project and last a long time on skin. All 20 Moudon fragrances are very well-crafted fragrances. They have a lot of variety in the house of Moudon, as well as a lot of diversity. Chances are, no matter your taste, they have something for you. Some of Moudon fragrances are super easy to wear, while others are a little bit more challenging. Today we'll be talking about Embrace, and this is actually probably one of the more easier ones to wear. First, let's take a look at presentation. Let's first check out the box. The box slides open. Inside we have a nice tissue paper with the Moudon logo. And then the bottle. From the 9 new Moudon fragrances, this is one of 3 that has the black bottle with the nice Moudon etching at the bottom. It has a textured sticker that looks a bit like canvas. And Embrace in particular has the little heartbeat on the edge of the sticker. Very nice presentation. Quick atomizer check. That smells so good. And it's a good atomizer. This is a fire hose. It puts out a lot of fragrance juice. So how does Embrace smell? Here we have a light, ethereal, fruity floral fragrance with a gourmand edge. Top notes are grapefruit, pear, coconut. Heart notes are jasmine, rosewood, and praline. Base notes, musk, moss, amber, and vanilla. The opening of this one is so nice. It's stunning. And this one to me was so familiar, yet so different. It's sweet and latonic and a little bit musky. The first thing that hit me was the coconut, though the coconut here is not terribly heavy-handed. But in my head, I'm going through all my coconut fragrances. I'm thinking, is this like Virgin Island water? Is this like Le Beau? And no, it doesn't. It doesn't smell like either of those. In fact, those other fragrances made me appreciate just how toned down the coconut is in this fragrance. It's well blended. The grapefruit is there. The pear is there. The coconut is definitely there. But again, it's not heavy-handed. It's just more recognizable. So I'll just say that this is a light, ethereal, fruity floral fragrance with a gourmand edge. When I got in all 9 of these new Moudon fragrances, this was the second one we opened. And this one blew my wife and my youngest son away. We all fell in love with the opening of Embrace. It felt unisex to all of us. But after about an hour after the jasmine, vanilla, and praline kind of start coming to the mix without anything too masculine to kind of keep those feminine notes balanced, this started leaning feminine on both me and my son. This has a similar sweetness to BR 540 as well as some of that ethereal nature. It's a little bit airy. Now, all Moudon fragrances are unisex, and I do believe again that this opens pretty close to unisex, but I do feel that it dries down feminine. I think you can wear this all year, day or night. The grapefruit and coconut feel like a summer fragrance to me, but yet the sweetness level from the pear, praline, and vanilla makes this a little bit deeper for those winter months. So yeah, this is safe year-round. On my skin, Embrace is not one of the strongest performers from Moudon. It's not at all disappointing. I think it projects pretty well for 90 minutes to 2 hours, and it lasted 6.5 to 7 hours on my skin. I'm sure on clothes you can get a lot more bang for your buck, but that was my experience with this fragrance. It's a very nice, sweet, versatile, feminine-leaning unisex fragrance from the house of Moudon. Once again, this is Moudon Embrace. I am Marshall the Scent Addict. I hope this has been helpful. Come back and see me tomorrow.